And we are live, Reggie. We are live.
Special welcome to our friends who are joining us all the way from Armenia. In fact, this match was because someone boldly stepped forward and challenged us. In fact, that person, Arman, who is our competitor today, wanted to be on the show though. Yes. So we would want to say hi and welcome again. Joining me in studio is the four-time national champion, FIDE Master Damian Davy, and you already know who I am. This is Raggy Winter, the Ron Burgundy of chess. Let's give a little stats on both players. We have Christopher Lynn of Jamaica, the third place finisher in the under 20 national junior championships in 2019. He is 1767, 1743, and 1753 classical, rapid, and blitz. He is a rising star, another one of our talented juniors, and he knows he's up to the task. Who is he facing today? He's facing candidate master Arman Ghevondyan of Armenia. He has an interesting rating, and you'll come to hear it. It's 1895 in classical. He's not rated in rapid, and in blitz he's 1823. Interestingly enough, he has an official online rating from FIDE. In fact, he's an arena grandmaster. He's 2111 in bullet, he's 1541 in rapid, and in blitz he's 2041. So, all across the board, he is higher rated than Christopher. So to be honest, I don't even know how it will go. But in customary fashion, you see Team Jamaica all behind me, and Christopher has always been like a Cub Scout. He has always been prepared, and he is ready for the challenge. On Leeches, you can actually follow us, and he is Master-Chris, sorry, on Leeches, and it's Arman Ghevondyan for his combatant. Remember, if you have not subscribed, please remember to subscribe to Davy's Chess channel, and if you'd like to contribute to ensure that we expand in the future, please free to contact us here. FIDE Master Damian, what says thou?
Good stuff, Raggy. As per usual, your intros are always fun to listen to. So it's a exciting showdown today. Arman, he is ready. He's hailing all the way from Armenia. He does speak two languages, Russian and Armenian. So maybe we'll see some of that Russian chess today. But it's all good stuff, Raggy. The players, they have been waiting for some time. We did have a little hiccup, but that's all resolved now. And Raggy, we will ask the players to kick off. So for those that aren't familiar with the format, the players, they're playing to the first player to reach 7 points. And if they both reach 7 points at the same time, they will play until the first decisive result. So it's all good stuff. The players are rating, Raggy, and I'll tell the players to kick off. All right, let me see who is white. So Arman is white. So all right, so I've told Arman to play. All right, and let me just close down all of these things that are no longer needed. And let me mute myself, Raggy, so the players can't hear the commentary. All right, so I'm now muted, Raggy. And
there are...
It's all up. Yeah. So, Stewie James say, AGM, yes, Stewie. Arena Grandmaster, it's awarded by FIDE on FIDE.com once you play their rapid events. So, we could almost remove the A and just leave it at GM.
Yeah, man.
So it's close. He has aspirations to be a GM, and he has been waiting to play from early May, Raggy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
he has been stewing since early May.
Yeah, so it has been a while. So it's good stuff, and it's always good to have a different type of players. After a while, you get too used to playing the same sets of players over and over. You need a little
You need fresh
mixture,
blood.
fresh blood.
Yeah, man, you need fresh blood.
Fresh blood. Is Christopher dropping a pawn here to bishop takes? I mean, you have to give up the bishop to take it.
But yeah.
Ah,
Um,
and Elliot is saying I usually coach a Jamaican AGM as well. Stuart, wait, Stuart is
no,
AGM too. We
nice.
didn't know that.
Yeah, what you saying? What you saying?
What did you think? Should he have taken that pawn, Raggy?
You know our style already. We're very materialistic. Very materialistic. I would have taken it and tried to defend.
Mm-hmm.
Now with Queen A4, I know you get Queen H4 in and Bishop H6 ideas with Rook at A to C1, but a pawn is a pawn is a pawn.
Yeah, and
I'm taking
sometime
it
a pawn
first.
is a pawn.
Yeah, man, I'm taking it first, and I'm figuring out everything after.
Something
Black
is
becomes
starting
it.
to look funny on this F4 and this queen, right? Something is
Yeah,
starting to look funny.
I think Chris is becoming a little bit too passive with E6. I think after the knight is displaced, I think I expect to see Bishop H6, and I may see right. I don't like it. So no, he's losing a pawn by by force unless he
B2.
manages to
There's
try to
B2.
right to save B2. So he
Mm.
puts in the intermezzo first. I expect B3 next, and then pressure on E4.
Yeah. And the bishop on D7. Why does it look so funny?
It looks very shaky, extremely shaky.
Nah, this bishop almost looks like bishop takes E4 now. It is so close to dropping off the board.
Well, okay, so Christopher saw it and played Queen B5.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure this solves many problems.
Nah, there's still
I
many
don't think so.
problems.
Right? I don't think it solves many problems actually.
And it's just a clean pawn, right?
Yeah, it's a clean pawn. I think you have ideas like Bishop E7 if anything, and depending on where the F rook goes, you have Rook C5. So I don't know because the idea is always Rook times D7. If you can manage to get that in, to sneak that one in. All right, B3.
Yeah, maybe he had like bishop D3 to harass the queen a little, and
Mm-hmm.
I feel maybe that piece could have dropped off the board in some lines. Well, he's threatening A4 now
Yeah.
to win the piece. Is he winning the piece now with A4?
I think A4 is still there. Um, Queen times B3, Rook times.
Yeah, I saw
Well,
that idea,
well,
Warren. So Warren is saying bishop E7 with some ideas of bishop D6 could have done some serious damage to that bishop.
yeah.
Why was A4 just winning the piece a while ago? That's
I'm
what I
not. I
want to
don't know if
know.
it wins. All right, let's look. This is game one. You remember,
Yeah.
folks? It's a race to seven, or
Mhm.
or version of 7-Up.
7-Up.
Yeah, man. In this version, we had ginger and maybe some sour orange to the recipe.
Maybe A4 was just. It was
Probably just
interesting at
better.
least.
Yeah,
It was
probably just better.
interesting.
I think the thing with Armand is I don't think he's going for the most clinical continuations.
Mhm.
Bishop F6.
Well, I mean, in almost every structure that emerged from this position, white will be slightly better, but
Mhm.
the pawn is a pawn. So Chris might be going for some bishop H1 idea and stuff, but it can't work. There's always F3 to trap the bishop if it ever goes to H1. So now we'll see. This requires a little technique. Or how do you say it, Raggy? Technique.
Technique. Yeah,
Technique.
man. Yeah, that's a little.
That's a toops. That's a toops.
Yeah, that's a toops.
Yeah.
Yeah, Queen F4, I don't think I particularly like that. I think if anything, Queen D4 would have been
Just to give
a
the
little
check.
bit. Yeah, just a little bit more precise, which means that H4 would have come in.
H4,
looking a little
H5.
bit. Yeah, just to make the king a little bit uncomfortable.
Reggie, I think you should think about becoming a coach, you know. Your ideas are quite solid these days, you know.
Well, you know what I'm saying,
no. I don't like this move. I do not like this move.
You had a more active. Yeah, this was an active piece coming from G2. C4 is gonna be weak. Yeah.
Well, he will take back with
sure.
the queen, but now he's giving white black chances. Black should probably exchange one pair of rook and try and hold some of these rook endgames. Even swap the queen and get the rook to the 7th rank seems like a decent idea.
And I think queen on the 7th, no.
Queen on the 7th. He would
Yeah.
probably just play rook c7.
You can't play for
Can't play for
blacks.
blacks. All right, good point, Ruggy. Good
Yeah.
point.
But queen d3, very passive. So it's going to come down to a time scramble. And if it comes down to a time scramble, I think Arman will win. And that will go to his incredible bullets, technique, and rating. Yeah, and now you have queen c7.
All
Now
right,
you have
so
queen c7.
guys are just joining. Playing white is Arman. Giovanni. Let me get
Ghevondyan.
Ghevondyan. Yeah, that's it.
Yes.
Ghevondyan versus black is Christopher Lynn. So interesting for Christopher Lynn, he does have a CM title. But he needs the rating. What's that? 2,000 or 2,100? One of them. So he needs the rating to rectify the title. And next for Arman doesn't speak English well, but he writes very good English.
Hey, another of life's mysteries. I actually wanted to tell the Armenians good evening in Armenia.
Or in Russian. I think most. Wait, what? Why is he getting so much play?
But look at this. No, it's not really easy to continue.
No.
Unless you're gonna go queen e7 and hope you don't get mated after rook d7.
Well, he has to go rook d2, but his time is getting extremely low now. So what is AGM? AGM is Arena Grandmaster. So he won it from the FIDE online tournaments. Yeah, so FIDE introduced this title a few years back now, Raggy. It's not very popular, but a few players do have it. Is he now dropping up on? He should swap the queens. Okay. I know black has decent drawing chances. He's running the king up to e5 to d4, so he has to stop it, which is good. The king needs to go to d4 and run to the queen side.
To be honest, though, I am wondering if white
this king
can
going
think that he's better.
To g4 to f3. All right. So he's doing the right thing. Push the pass pawns. Push the pass pawns.
And I think white is going to press on the queen side to try and queen one of his fast pawns. I think queen b5 was a little better, but
king b5 maybe. Yeah. Ooh, and b5 b4. The pawn races through now, right?
Yeah, man. I think white is still winning.
Yeah, white should be winning now, but he has to just be careful not to lose too many. Oh, he switches the pawns. Well, that is queening, and the first game I expected to go to. Wait, why is he pausing? Okay.
Yeah, man. And at worst, you have check and you have queen ace.
Yeah, there's also just d1 to stop the pawn.
Yeah. So.
Oh, this must be mate now. I don't know how, but
it is.
Mate is looming. Mate is looming. Mate is looming.
Mate is in the air.
Oh yeah, we do have a AIM2 Arena International Master. That's Stedman, right? Devania Stedman.
Yeah.
Oh,
this is good. Right. Yeah, this is good technique actually. Yeah. Winning the queen. Yeah.
All right, so that one was well fought. Wait. I just saw Arman get 18 points. 18 points. Either he hasn't played in a long time or this account is still provisional. Wait. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Yes, Master Chris is rated higher than him on leeches. Oh, yes.
Interesting.
Oh, extremely.
Interesting.
So a victory is a victory. But when you get good food, good rating points, man,
it's a nice feeling, Reggie. It's a nice feeling.
But look at B5.
I'm not sure I really like B5 that much. Neither does C5 too.
Is he going to support it with A4?
Yeah, of course, definitely. I would probably prefer C6 or some other move like that, because the pawn and C5, I'm not seeing how it really contributes to the center that much, and I think white is getting everything that he wants. But we shall see.
Okay. 94.
Raggy, you need to help me with pronouncing these names, because there's another Arman in the chat. So
Okay,
you
so
need
we
to
have Arman Babajanyan.
Ghevondyan. Yeah, he said
Yes,
Arman
all.
won that game. All right,
Mhm.
so it's good stuff. So the
So the
Armenians are
Armenians
in the
are here.
house.
Yes, the Armenians are here. My, is is that is it's not? Is it?
No, it's not. It wants to be, but
It,
it's not.
wait, is it,
It wants to be Raggy, but
wait,
it's
is it?
not.
No,
No,
it's not.
it's
All right.
not.
Okay. All right. All right.
But yeah, I was
Let me
checking the
just
same
sample.
thing. It wanted to
Okay.
be. It
Okay.
wanted to
Okay.
be a
Okay.
piece in some lines.
Okay.
You know, it wanted to be.
Yeah.
But I think the
But
knight always can protect the queen. Um,
okay. Okay.
but it
All right.
definitely wanted to be a piece.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
All right. What are your views on this current position? It looks like white should be pulling slightly.
Don't. That's the thing. I don't. I'm actually not that sure.
All right. This move I did not like. This e5. I did not like. This knight has a little problem developing.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm wondering, how can I get e4 to work? Oh, it can't work now. Okay. All
Oh,
right.
yeah. Knight there. Oh, b6
Yeah.
and e5 will be an issue too once the knight develops. Knight take, hitting the knight on d7. Also hitting the pawn on e5 and starting to look a little. I'm starting to prefer white significantly.
White.
The knight
Yeah.
goes to d6. Yeah, white
I
has the
know.
easier position.
Yeah, and it looks b5 actually seems like it's turning out to be a little bit good based on this position. So after you take on c4 and knight c5,
d6 is
you
a very
yeah,
important square, but the knight is on pre. So how should he handle all of these threats?
yo, pin and win is still applicable. So
Pin and
I'm not
win.
sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. Rook at f4 8. Wow, so said, so
At the very
done.
least, he can play rook takes, knight takes, b6, and then take the exchange and win a pawn clean. So yeah, he could have gone rook takes. Let me think. Maybe there was rook, bishop rook d2 in that line, so maybe not. All right, but this looks very good. The bishop
Yeah,
is running out of squares.
of good squares.
Yeah,
Yes.
this bishop is going to c4 next to attack f7.
So
Mm-hmm.
said, called it. Oh yes.
Yeah, this
This is.
is
Mm-mm.
a difficult
Yeah.
position for black.
Yeah, so it's how best to lose the pawn under what? Yeah, under the particular circumstance. And I think this all started when knight e7 was chosen instead of knight c5. I think you had to make up your mind that you're losing a pawn, but
Yeah, and
you
how to lose it.
move.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. So let's try and work this out for black. Oh, he resigned. He
Yeah,
resigned.
it's not you're
He
losing.
resigned.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Okay.
So the score is now 1-1. He probably could have played rook back to f8 and just hold on. Yeah.
How would you, and after knight takes f7, it would have been very uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, knight takes.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, your
wow.
knight takes first.
Knight
Yeah, I'm
takes.
not.
Knight takes.
Yeah, that one was.
Ooh, knight takes, Raggy.
Yeah.
Knight takes is quite the move.
Yeah. So essentially, you just should analyze the game from knight c5, rook d8 instead of knight c5.
Are these
Yeah.
positions suspect for black?
Why? Yeah,
They are, you know.
I'm seeing a lot of systems by Christopher, which I don't know if I like.
I think queen d7 has to be played now. But even so, this position you want to avoid it as black. Well, of course, if you can castle and put the rooks on the file, it's fine. But already, I think if bishop d7, he will just go queen where exactly? Queen d4, queen d4.
Do I like this?
As black?
No, no. Do I like this as white?
I mean, I'm trying to win a pawn. So he's
Okay.
definitely threatening knight takes e4 to win the bishop on c6. So he's threatening material with almost every move.
All right, all right.
So there's someone called Google user. They say Arman going for 4 minutes.
Ah, mm.
So guys who are
Yes.
just joining, please remember to hit that subscribe button and to also like the video.
And let me just explain to that, just in case this is your first time viewing in. With this time control of 3+2, it's 3 minutes to complete the game, and every time you move, you get a 2-second increment, provided your clock has not reached 0. And just a couple of moves ago, our man was more than 3 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So he has been playing quite quickly. Yes. Is something about this position before rook d8 seemed to be a pawn for white? I don't know. This one.
It's not the easiest pawn to take though. Jeez. And
Okay.
f3.
Yeah, this actually not a bad move.
But yeah, white wants to take that pawn.
White wants a pawn, right? White wants a pawn.
Well, J Larchin is saying you have to pay to get the online feeder rating. Feeder rating, well, I think the Federation handles that. I think the title though, the AGM and AIM and AFM, all of those titles, I think you do need to pay some money to get them. I'm not sure how much exactly, but yeah, you do need to pay some money to get those titles.
But
Well,
just
I
reaching
think
out.
for all titles, actually, you have to pay to get
may,
all
right.
titles. Even the regular FM, CM, all of them, you need to pay.
Yeah, but reaching out to J Lloyd though, believe me, AGM, AIM titles that are given by FIDE, you know, they actually help. You can get to participate in official FIDE tournaments online, and you never know. You may be invited to play. So I mean, you take all titles that are available to be taken. Yeah, man.
Should
take them
he
all.
take e4 now and then take on e7?
Why not?
So he did win that pawn, Raggy. It was hard work, but a pawn is a pawn is a pawn. Okay. So wait, it's a year subscription. Google user is saying it's €50 for 1 year subscription. Interesting.
I don't know if I like this move.
This bishop g4?
I don't think it works. You can trade and then play knight and then enter bishop f3 after.
No, right? You should have taken with the. Okay, it doesn't matter. There's bishop h6.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter really. I would have just preferred bishop takes, you know. So yeah, he still went into this line. So bishop h6 should be played now. Just needs to be a little careful about this bishop c5 check move.
Yeah, I think you take on d8 first.
And then bishop f3.
Or you might be losing. Well, yeah, why not?
Yeah, maybe that way works.
Yeah, man. Yeah, well, he goes bishop f3 immediately.
Yeah, he gave the king the g2 square. So
yeah.
Okay, he took. No, I don't like bishop check at all. You should have just gone king g2. Now he's allowing bishop h3 check, king over, and
a lot of play.
Too much play.
A lot of unnecessary play.
King g2 would have solved all of this, and then he could start working his extra pawn. So now he needs to go bishop d2 to trade that bishop, but now he's in a little bind, because is he just threatening bishop g1 to take the pawn on h2?
I'm still actually looking at. Well, okay. So he's trying to wiggle out. King looks a little funny. I think rook has to go up the board and give you king d2. Yeah, rook goes up the board. Maybe bishop b6 or even bishop e3.
Oh, so Linda is saying arena titles, there's a annual fee. Nah. Something I don't like about that now. Yeah, why do you need to pay an annual fee though? One-time payment.
Yeah, man, I guess it comes with some perks.
Yeah, probably.
There must come with some perks. Yeah, man, must come with some perks. Maybe you get free videos.
Did he just miss rook g5 check and then bishop takes f6? That look
Yeah, that looked good. That looked
Yeah, it
that.
still looks
No, rook g5. Yes, the king
in
is
there.
pinned.
Yeah, because if the king goes to
The
h6,
pawn.
he would play
Yeah.
rook h5 and take the bishop on h3.
But now Arman needs to make this position work for him. I mean, see a check, give a check. There's bishop h5 check. Yeah. And then come back. Get some time. Yeah,
Yeah.
get some time.
No, he has the time. Chris is the one without the time.
Oh, whoa,
Yeah,
whoa,
it's
all
other
right.
way.
Yeah,
So
all
he
right.
has the time. He doesn't need to play. In fact, he shouldn't
Yeah.
play that way.
What about rook h5 then?
And bishop f5, and then what move next?
No, no.
Bishop here looks fine. Bishop d2.
So rook all right. So work it. Rook h5, bishop f5. What about g4?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm up 40 seconds, 45 seconds. Yeah, just throw in some complications. Ooh.
Why this bishop on h3 looks funny? Is it out of play now for the entire game?
I don't see how it's gonna. Well, it's
b3, and then king f2, and just keep this rook d2. Just play the most. No, maybe a4. All right. And king
f2 now.
No, the rook enters on c1. Oh, the rook is free on c6. The rook is free.
Oh my! I didn't even consider that. Oh my!
Whoa!
Oh, Christopher clearly saw that.
Yeah,
all right.
The rook was
clearly
free.
saw that. Yeah, clearly saw
bishop
that.
takes h5 and then rook h4 check. That's the way.
You have to see these. You have to see these tactics.
They're missing the tactics. They're missing the tactics.
You have to see these tactics.
They are missing all the tactics.
No.
King g2 now to threaten h3. Yeah.
You know
okay,
what
h3. It's dead now. It is dead. It is dead. Take it. And now just play fast enough.
Yep.
And rook
this is
there, and then push the queen side pawns, and the game is over.
Man, this is done. This is done.
Yeah.
Right. So, I mean, Puss and Dog don't have the same luck.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
A4.
Having missed it once. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this wins too, but nothing fancy is really required here.
Could have been a little tidier, but
yeah,
any victory is a victory.
You should have gone rook takes, but look at the time. He's down to 8 seconds. What is he thinking about? He's giving undue chances, you know.
You can't play everything.
Everything, and the time is running low.
Oh.
Rook attack the bishop will be played. I feel he's going to get clocked, Draghi. If he doesn't speed up, he's going to get clocked. And g3 check.
Yeah, is he been? Is this looking funny?
Yeah. This
is
now.
Is it a piece? Oh my God! This is a piece.
It is a piece.
Yeah,
it
but
is
I
a
think
piece.
I don't think he has enough resources.
He needs to put the rook behind the pawn right now.
Yeah.
That is it.
Yeah.
And push, and it is over now. And take.
That's a rook.
Take check, and he resign.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right. Whoa. That one, the heart was racing a little in that one, Raggy.
Yes.
But good stuff.
Yeah.
All right. So the score is now 2-1. So Arman is leading, but it's all good stuff now, Raggy. Good stuff. All right. Let's see what the fans were suggesting so many moves. We didn't even get a chance to check it.
No, we didn't. Game was so spicy. But he has played 1v4
again.
Wow. Has he been watching Fidel Master Rahim's games? I don't know, you know.
So Google user says, I bet Arman is drinking vodka. I don't think so. Nah, he's drinking some water. I think he's drinking water. No water. And I'll just have some juice.
Yeah, I like this classical setup by Black though. I like it.
Yeah, and castle now and
I like it. Black has gotten enough things out of the opening.
Yeah, and with Black, normally if you can escape the first 10-15 moves without significant problem, you have had a very good start to the game.
You can consider Queen C7, F5, Rook at A to D8 or E8, F4.
In fact, can't you just play F5 immediately?
Yeah, yeah, but oh wow.
Oh, and Raheem is here. So once you said about B4, he wrote LOL. Raheem.
We warned our viewers not to or to take whatever Raheem plays with a grain of salt. Sea
2
salt.
grains, Raggy.
Yeah.
2 grains.
There you go.
2 grains.
Telling you, yeah.
But I think Raheem will start fixing those openings soon.
Well, he has to,
yeah, he
Peter
has
Master
to.
Glaze reminds me of a doctor that says, "Do what I say, but not as I do." A famous doctor was, he was seeing a
Oh,
patient.
and Brandon said he thinks we mean Raheem, Glaves, and Lynn are copying Mala. I didn't know Mala used to play this B4 thing too.
No. Peter Master Lauren, please defend your honor.
Mr. Lorne, you're needed
Not
to defend
Malabi.
your honor.
Not Malabi. As in our Malabi? No, man.
Not that Malabi, some other Malabi.
Not some other Malabi, Yeah, maybe Malassi or D.
Malassi,
No.
yeah, it's probably
Yeah,
Malassi.
No.
Wow.
Getting back on the position, I think Black is losing it.
Losing?
No, man, losing it. He played 8-6. That's a lot of weaknesses around the king.
He was probably stopping knight G4 to attack the bishop. But should he just press on with F4? Yeah, he did. Yeah,
man.
Raggy, there's nothing nicer in chess than a free attack, A
free pawn could be nice.
A free pawn is nice, but a free attack?
Nice.
Oh my. That's...
Especially when FIDE charges for
titles.
Yeah.
And you can get a free attack. Nah.
Fair enough.
Oh, so I see, what's this? Mala B84. That can't be the real. Oh, Mala said he plays 3B4 in the Reti. Yeah.
Oh,
I've seen that in the Reti, but not 1B4. Not 1B4. He's here to defend his honor.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for that clarification, Malabi.
Thank you very much, Mala.
We needed that. Can't have the juniors thinking
you're endorsing.
Yeah, flatness.
I don't like this position for white.
Because you might, I don't know, are you entertaining knight or bishop e3?
Yeah,
well, yes,
he's entertaining one of them.
Very difficult.
So the fans are saying it's a long time F4 for play. You have to say it in pattern because it's true. You have to play with the mounties of the given position. Ooh, that's a pawn. That's a pawn. That is a pawn.
And before I asked, I checked. Yeah, man,
it's a pawn.
Yeah, man, it is.
You don't want to lose material in these types of position, Raggy. That look like a healthy pawn too.
Yeah. Oh Lord. This doesn't look good. That's a lot. It's even a free check. This doesn't look good.
So he's attacking the bishop on F4. So we'll handle that. Can we just handle it with knight E3?
No. Or bishop E3 check if you want to be. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Do you want to keep the bishop?
Because
if you play bishop E3,
you keep the bishop.
And you could be inducing knight times E3. Remember, you can't force your opponent to play.
Opponent. But in that line, there is some rook takes F8 check first.
Yeah.
All right, he took.
Kind of weird decision.
Does he allow rook takes F4 now?
Which is why it's a little weird. I'm not giving him any chance in this position to come out of it.
So the fans are saying, smell like a pawn. Mala say, I am not good enough for 1B4.
Well, yeah, as we call it, rook times B4.
Yeah, rook times F4. But you should still have a pull because it's still a pawn. So let's just see what's the best idea. Maybe it does knight G6, protect the knight, attack the rook, gain a tempo, and okay.
Why? Okay, reasonable,
but
yeah, maybe unnecessary, but unnecessary,
but reasonable.
Yeah.
Well, pins are nice too, Raggy, but I'm not sure that was the greatest pin in the world.
Sometimes an anchor is better.
It's better. Yeah.
Why would I
Why
give?
would I give up the
Why
pawn?
why am I returning material?
He's a kind guy. Why did he give
Hmm.
back the pawn?
I don't know. I need to ask Arman if he's Buddhist or I don't know.
That
Yeah.
oh my! I mean,
Mm-mm.
he should still be better because of the pawn and on d4, but
This
he didn't need to give back anything.
take everything.
Give nothing. Give
Give
back
nothing.
nothing.
Why? Mm-mm.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
Too
I
much
mean,
play. Too much play
I'm an
now.
I'm an only child, so
Mm-hmm.
I don't like sharing and I don't like giving like that. I'm very selfish like that. So I don't understand how people are just returning pawns
Returning
and all of them
pawns.
things.
Yeah.
No,
No.
mm-mm,
You keep all
mm-mm.
your material.
All of them.
All of them.
Why are things not looking overwhelmingly great for Black now?
No,
Why? It's just
it's
there. It's just not.
it's
I don't
there. He
know.
should still be better.
Yeah, but it's not. Before it was
Before it was so
overwhelmingly better.
smooth, clean, easy, almost just easy.
Oh, I am playing bishop against knight. I'm taking that bishop. Oh
Oh,
Lord.
he's dropping the pawn, and okay, that way it doesn't drop the pawn.
Yeah, but
It's a pawn. Okay, well, I mean, you're
so
up the pawn, but
why?
he just needs to play fast, you know. Oh, he give. Oh no, yeah,
And
he
I'm
gives back
dropping
the
another
pawn,
pawn.
and
Why?
he does take it. He has to take it though. And
He has
b5, he
ideas
had
like
to
rook.
take that
Yeah,
pawn. He had to take that
but
pawn.
he had
Yeah.
before. Yeah, before he had rook g5. But he still had rook g5.
Rook takes c4. He has to just keep playing, and then rook takes check, and should be a draw. Yeah, but a very missed opportunities.
Yeah, big time, big time, big time.
Any prediction for the match score? The fans are asking. What are the predictions for this one, Raggy? They
Why?
seem almost reasonably evenly matched, but for
Yeah,
me, Arman seems to be just getting the better openings, especially if this b4 thing continues. So at this rate, I'm predicting Arman will probably win unless Christopher
I'm thinking
starts
7-5.
fixing.
Yeah, I'm thinking 7-5 to Arman.
So
And it took a while to say that.
and Nash is saying, I'm just hoping to see a sudden for once, so a 7-7 for once. Yeah, we haven't seen that
Almost.
yet, Raggy.
No, we almost had that.
Yeah, we almost just the other day,
Yeah, we almost had that.
but they didn't want to give the fans what they wanted.
How selfish. Yeah, but I'm telling you. I think what Christopher needs to
no,
treat
it's
one of
AGM Arman, Raggy. That's it.
Okay.
So J Lloyd Chin is saying 7-5 to Lin. So
The
everyone, yeah, to Lin. Everyone has their own opinions, which is good. You need your own opinions, and
Yes.
all right. So this position, though, Raggy.
Yeah, I don't know. The thing when Arman has whites, it's like he makes it count. Yeah, man, he makes it count.
And should he just play c5 now?
Why
No,
not?
it would be best if when the bishop was on when the bishop had some control of d5.
Okay.
In that position, maybe you could have just gone rook e3, maybe.
Yeah, but this is h4. Oh wow, king is looking a little exposed and weak.
Not so much. A little, but not so much.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you remember, you always have ideas of knight h5. Ooh, g4. Oh yeah. All right.
Yeah, probably the correct decision.
Yeah,
I'm always hesitant to play those moves. I don't like to touch my king side unless it's that time of the game in which I'm ready to mop up. But if it has to be played, it just has to be played. Ooh, and this bishop is getting some nice life.
Yes.
Rook b1. No need to think about that move.
Yeah, but what do you do? Do you play bishop f4 now, or you play bishop e3? Because this is looking. I'm actually looking to stack on. All right, I'll go in anywhere, man.
And now bishop c1. And now,
Bishop takes on g5.
yeah, and the
King
king
g7.
side is closed now, right?
Close, right?
No, if g5, he could play rook d2, queen d2, and attack g5 and d6. So he gave up the pawn. First take that pawn and worry about the rest later. Wait, why not just take it? I would take that pawn, Raggy. Oh, I'm taking it now then.
So it means that knight d7 was inaccurate. The knight goes back to f6, and nothing has essentially changed.
No.
The only thing that has changed is that you dropped h4.
Oh, the queen has to go to g3 now. Because
Mm-hmm.
Nah, the queen can't go anywhere. I could just take back with the pawn and move the king.
Come on, rook h6, and I'm doubling on the h5, and I'm still looking at g4. Something has got to give. Queen d7, and I'm looking on h.
No,
g4.
rook h6, g5.
Oh my.
Mm-hmm. All pretty stuff, right?
Yeah. Could I? Yeah, but
I'm just not sure you needed to move the king as yet. I don't see all the threats on the king side, but maybe the fans can tell me what's really up. So
Shamir
Google user
Martin
is saying I would go 4.5 to 7.5. So I guess Google user is for Arman.
Shamir Martin says b4 is strength, by the way.
No, not no.
Well, yeah.
Much earlier.
Well, no. Yeah, but no, he's talking in general. 1b4. Yeah. The last person who had this talk about strength was Daddy Strength.
Okay.
And boy, yeah.
And the last time I checked, his name was changed to Diaper Strength.
Yeah.
Failed. So he's down a pawn now and he's suffering.
Which is why I said queen c8 and look at g4, double up on the h file, and go for broke.
Maybe he needs to route this knight to g5 somehow. Knight h7, knight g. But he keeps repeating. He's playing almost planless now. There's no plan for black. At least there are probably plans, but black is not finding any other plans. I don't know what to recommend for black here. So let me calculate what's up for white.
Okay, can I start with rook h7 and double on the... Wait, is that a pawn?
Look like a pawn. Wait.
Yeah, was that a pawn? It was a pawn.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not a pawn anymore.
Was a pawn.
Yeah, it's not a pawn anymore, and this could be a good plan for black.
Queen takes e5 is a pawn.
Oh Lord, that's another pawn.
Threatening g5.
What's the threat? G5.
You can't take on c4 because the queen is hanging.
There's no time, right?
There's no time.
Yeah, so I probably can write this one off.
Yeah, I think the same manner. Yeah, some c5 earlier, but moves here I can't think of any. The knight, the pin is too deadly. Pin and win. Remember, guys, study your pins, your mating ones, your skewers, your forks. What are the other ones? How to promote your pawns, oppositions, the basic
legally
stuff.
Right.
How to promote your pawn legally. Yeah. We have seen some incorrect promotions in the past.
Oh my Lord, g5 comes without hesitation, without anything. This doesn't even work. This is a check first.
Yeah, the rest is no.
First.
It looks like rook d. Oh.
Yeah,
it's a mate.
That will lead yeah, man.
Ooh, that one was well played by Arman. That was good. Yeah. And we see b4 again.
Yeah,
against b4, I normally just play e5, f6, and that's it.
To be honest, I've seen you play that in a classical game.
Yeah, that's where the prep stops. I don't study anything else, If you play on the wing, I play in the center. It's just the basic I go with.
Yeah, man, f6.
Yeah, but why did Arman switch? The first setup was very good for him. What?
Well, he doesn't get to go c5 now, so maybe we'll see c6.
I had to pause for a second, Raggy. I'm looking over the chat and I'm seeing Glaze is saying, LOL, it's Mr. Daddy strength now.
I don't think so, Raheem Glaves.
Oh
Not
my,
not
oh
for sure.
my.
Mm-mm, not so sure.
Glaze is a funny guy in a reggae.
Well,
He's a funny guy.
hilarious. Yeah, yeah. Remind me to speak to IT and Fancy Cat about here, Raheem. You know.
So, guys who are just joining, please remember to hit that subscribe button, especially our friends from Armenia. Hit that subscribe button as well. But it's all good stuff here, Raggy. To be honest, the players they're playing at a higher level than I initially expected.
Yeah, I did.
Especially from Arman. The level
We,
is quite good. The conversion needs some work. There are some still a little tactical motifs that are missing, but
mhm.
in general, the
The
play is
play,
good.
yeah,
The play is good. Better than some of the play I saw yesterday. Yesterday
yes.
I was
Let's.
watching some streams and I had to jump off the streams because the play was killing me, Raggy. It was
What
killing
did it
me.
come? So
Huh?
it wasn't a good stream.
No, the
It's more
stream
like
was
a river.
excellent. The stream
Oh,
was
okay, okay,
excellent,
okay.
but the fishes swimming in the stream were
Yeah,
not
boy.
so impressive. They were little tiny fishes.
Let me tell you, people, you don't go fishing for sprat,
No,
right? And little ticky and them
no.
things, right? So if
You
it's not
need
a whale and them
snapper.
things,
Some
yeah,
huge fish. Some
yeah.
huge
If it's not
fish.
them little things, leave it alone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We must take a special time out just to welcome Tigran Ghevondyan. Looks like to be in some sort of relation to Arman.
Arman, yeah, definitely some. I
Don't know if
think
you
did
can
he say
understand
uncle earlier?
English, but yes.
All right, so welcome everyone from Armenia.
And Celluite to
Celluit 2 PUBG Mobile.
mm,
Arman, go
uh,
my bro. So that's definitely either his brother or sister.
yes. So I'm telling you. I think Google and YouTube need to put this a stronger hold on usernames. Some of them I can't even pronounce. Boy, I'm telling you, what is happening, man? Mm-mm. Google user, why some originality is needed, sir. Yes.
Why is everybody saying Dave is shady? Indeed, Dave. It's true. Once the fans are there, the fans just want to see. They want to see good chess. And in the chat, I do see the savior is here, Raggy. The savior is watching.
Yeah.
He
Welcome
signed
to
in as Joshi876. So I guess the savior is on rest until the next tournament.
Yes. We must commend the save. Oh my God, I dropped a pawn on E4. Why?
No, the knight on B3.
The knight on
The knight on B3. So it's whether or not you want once you play bishop takes E4, D takes.
the knight on
If
B3
queen
would
takes, taking on B3, that's a piece.
And after rook B1?
I probably just play bishop D5 and then I can argue that hey, my bishop is now more impressive.
Reasonable.
Or maybe even queen.
Oh my lord, G4. Oh my lord. Wow. What about a simple move like queen A7, queen B8?
Boy, Raggy, you could have passed instead of playing G4. These are the moves I think about twice, 10 times before I play them. These moves, I'm always hesitant to play these moves, especially if they don't have like an obvious purpose.
Here's the issue.
I'm thinking you should just go some queen A2 or queen A4 to pick up this pawn and on B4. Something along that line. Something is starting to look funny.
Yeah, when we just learn chess, we learn that pawns move forward. Right? Only. Unless when you're taking, which is diagonal, essentially, you can't just willy-nilly push a pawn, especially in front of the king, for no concrete reason. In sometimes you're going to want the pawn to be back on G3 in this position.
Definitely.
I don't know. It's not draft. You can't just,
shuffle it around.
I don't know. Yeah, well, I don't know. But let's see. Maybe he has an idea that I'm not seeing. Bishop C3. All right.
Let me see.
I think his idea is rook A1.
Okay. So, what's it? Tigran. How do you pronounce his last name? I can't pronounce it again.
Ghevondyan.
Okay.
Ghevondyan.
So Tigran Ghevondyan. Sorry if I'm butchering these names. He's the uncle of Arman, and he's saying you will
Nice.
remember Tigran Petrosian.
Oh
So
my
yeah,
God.
of
So
course.
we have a lot of comedians again
From Armenia.
from
They're
Armenia.
everywhere.
Okay.
They're everywhere. They're everywhere, Raggy. So both players they're pretty focused, analyzing the position and playing very well. What are the plans now for Black in this position? I just slightly
Boy.
prefer Black because of the he got the A
Yeah.
file. He got the A
Yeah.
file. But he has to trade now. And then should he trade, he would play Queen takes and then it's
And
looking
still keep the A
equalish.
file. Yeah.
Maybe with the trade, white might be slightly preferred because the knights versus the bishop in this position. I would definitely prefer the bishops. Sorry, I definitely prefer the knights, not the bishop.
Okay, okay.
But it all depends on the position. So sometimes the knights do dominate the bishops as well, and other times the bishop absolutely crushed the knights. So
Mm,
I think he is pulling ahead now. That is white. So Queen A1. I'd probably just play that move immediately. Just get my queen to the A file, and Arman is repeating. He played knight F6, knight back. So maybe he doesn't have a clear plan of exact.
Doesn't
Hmm.
but
Hmm.
it's gonna be
Hmm. Hmm.
painful no for
Why did
Arman.
that? Why did he play pawn takes though? Oh
Oh my.
my.
Ooh,
Oh
oh my.
my.
No, but this is it doesn't work. It doesn't
Why?
work. I don't does it work?
It's a pawn.
No man, as in oh no, the A pawn can't go anywhere.
No.
Yeah.
He dropped a pawn.
Dropped a pawn in a critical position.
Yes, a very
Tactics
critical.
at
Queen
work. Queen
b4, man.
A7.
Queen b4.
Oh,
Just keep the
okay,
queen
okay.
central and play. But it's not lost. Definitely not lost.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Um,
Ooh,
I'm
E5.
still
Rip it
feeling that
open.
maybe white is still better. Actually, yeah, I'm still feeling that white. Well, not well.
Not anymore.
He got clocked. What?
Hot clock.
It's
Wow.
still a game, Raggy. It is still a full game.
Yeah.
It is still a full game. Playing for a few results, but to get clocked in that position
That position.
was
No.
was that's a shocker. You don't want to get clocked when there's so much chess left to be played.
Yeah. I
This
think
setup.
what's
The
yeah, I
setup
think
is
what's
the
beating
setup that strong players just used to beat everybody.
sure.
Choose.
You don't really go for much in the opening, you just
Mhm.
seek to outplay them. Yeah. A6. Little suspect.
Yeah, so Michael Christie is saying the pawn taking on a5 was a bad move. You should have gone for queen. And yeah, it's clear. Queen takes and slowly improve the piece. It's still a
Okay.
middle game,
Mm-hmm.
closer to the end game, but still a lot of chess is left to be played. But going pawn takes definitely allowed black room to breathe. And now the score is now 4.5 to 1.5. He needs to start scoring right now, Raggy. Not the following
No,
game,
no,
right
no.
now.
Today.
So Google user saying hats off Arman for that tactics. It was a nice tactic, right?
It
It
was
was
a
a
nice
nice
tactic,
tactic.
and you have to appreciate it even more because of the time pressure
Mm-hmm.
that both players were in. Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm. And that was a pin. See?
Yeah,
It pops up
pin
all the time. Pin and what?
and
Win.
win. Yeah. So National Master Stuart James is saying Artemiev just plays this instead of studying theory. I think Artemiev is Russian
Mm-hmm.
if memory serves,
And
and
Reggie.
he's
Okay,
a
go on.
very strong player. Go
Mm-hmm.
ahead, go ahead.
We have a viewer here from all the way from India.
Oh
So the
my.
audience is growing, Reggie. It is growing.
Nice. Remember, guys, if you'd like to appear on the Showdown series, just send us a message.
On Instagram, I think that's what we
Yes.
primarily use now. So it's
Hmm?
David Chess Channel on Instagram. The war planner is in charge. She will schedule everything. Who is disconnected? Arman is disconnected. Oh yes, he is. Hold hold up. Let me see.
Oh
What
my.
is he is disconnected? Yes. Let me ping him. He's disconnected for sure. All right. So as per showdown rule, if he is not reconnected before the his time runs out, the game will be awarded to Master Chris. However, we will pause the subsequent games until he
Until,
rejoins.
yes.
All right, so let me ping him on WhatsApp. All right, so the WhatsApp aren't going through as
Oh
well, so
my.
maybe the internet is completely down.
Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. He was doing so well as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we may, yeah, so we're just going to see if we can touch back base with Arman. I know everyone here is disappointed that he has lost connection, right?
All right, so let all right, so yeah, he is about to lose that game. He did lose. All right, that one was pretty unfortunate, but it does happen, Raggy. It does happen.
Maybe,
1 second, Raggy.
maybe,
Hey
maybe.
Chris. Hey Chris. All right. So Arman disconnected. Seems his internet is down. So we will give him a few minutes to rejoin.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Yep. Go ahead, Raggy. Until. Mm-hmm. 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 Hold up, Raggy. 1 second, guys. Okay. Um. Speak again, Raggy. They were saying they weren't able to hear
Oh,
you.
right. I was going against some game between Nakamura and Dubov today in the final of the online tournament. It happened today, and I was just speaking about most slip.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of playing King G King G6, he played King H6 as a mouse slip. And as he played King H6, he looked up, and it was an obvious mouse slip. But these things happen, you know. That mouse slip caused him to lose a tempo, and it was a combination of being down a pawn or down 2 pawns plus
Mm-hmm.
that tempo. Why he lost? You know, when you play online chess, those things happen.
It happens. So I'm getting word that Arman will be back soon. So it
Nice,
happens.
nice,
Internet
nice.
connection goes. So all right, give me 1 second. All right. So Raggy, wait, is Raggy
Mm,
still on mute? Can you guys hear Raggy? You were on mute for a little bit. Um,
okay.
let me see. We have the moderators all over Raggy. They're checking to ensure that we maintain a very high quality. All
Yes.
right, so I'm getting it even from my former coach. Yeah, that's Equitable Brown. So back in the days
Mm.
when I was a wee little child. Okay, so he will be reconnected soon. Yeah, when I was a wee little child.
Mhm.
Um, Wait, they're saying it's not fixed. Okay, yes, we can hear him. Okay, it's good now, Raggy. All right, good.
Right?
All right, yeah. So yeah, he walked me through some of the basics. That was when I was a purely aggressive player. Oh my, that was such a long time ago. And
But
yeah,
listen,
I had to learn some positional chess. Oh man, that was such hard work, Raggy.
listen. Equitable Brown is no slouch. He's an exceptional coach. He's a candidate master. He has not played competitive chess in eons, and he is 2057 in standard, which is classical, and 2064 in rapid. You know, way up there, way up there. One of the big persons.
And he will give you licks.
Yeah,
he will
man,
give
he will
you
give
licks.
you licks. Yeah. One thing I like about Equi, as we call him, he will give licks or will take licks. There's not many draws there. So if you want to give him licks, catch him on a bad day.
Yeah. But on the good day, you will get your licks.
On a good day, you're gonna suffer. Yes,
you will get your licks. Okay, Arman does not have light, so I think light went. So that is the main reason why he has been disconnected. So they're asking, are there any GMs from Jamaica? No, not presently, but we will produce a few in a few years.
Can I be the devil's advocate and answer that question?
Mm-hmm.
There is currently a grandmaster who was born or who came from Jamaica. I think we don't really. I don't want to say that we don't claim him, but he's from Jamaica. That's Maurice Ashley. But as it relates to a grandmaster that was born here, that lives here, that plays here and not here, no. The answer is strictly no. But the savior is here, and Damian Davies here. Jomo is here, the magician is here, Shane Matthews. Warren Elliott is here from WeChess. The FIDE Master Elliott is here.
Also the national champion. So there's quite a bit of potential, but we'll have to wait and see. But to get to the GM level, especially this side of the world, it's not the easiest thing. We just don't have enough tournaments over this side. But the players, they are talented, they're working hard, so we will see. All right, so
what do you think about
and Christopher Lynn is here.
Nice.
Of
what
course.
What do you think about the Bob Wheeler Open tournament going online?
Oh yeah.
What do you think about that move?
That's a very good move, Reggie. You have to move with the times, or the times will leave you. Going online, they have to do it. You have to do it. And I think even after this, given what Magnus is doing now, given what Magnus is doing now with the online tournament, in which he put up like $1 million US for the tournament, a lot of money.
Right.
I think online and rapid might be the future of the game going forward. Rapid is, the fans are so involved, especially when you're watching the commentary. It's so much more exciting, and seeing the players' face, because the players, they are using Zoom or Skype, pretty much what we're doing here. So you can see the players' expression. You feel like you are a part of it. So chess, that direction, I think chess definitely needs to go that way. The only aspect is the only aspect is managing the cheating. Once the cheating aspect is solved, I think online chess will blossom. Yeah,
and let me tell you. And if you want to compare it to a sport like cricket, cricket started out as like a 5-day test match and stuff, and that was the pure form of cricket. Then you had county cricket, which was 3 days. Then you had 1-day cricket, which was 50 overs per side. That happened in a day. Now the most popular version of cricket is T20, and that's what I think. I think that's where chess needs to go, just to attract some new persons into the sport. When you see the players agonizing, when you see grandmasters going frantically, moving pieces, or just or balling,
and we want to see the blunders, Reggie.
We need to see them.
We need to see the blunders. The blunders, they make the games more exciting. All right, so let me just check on Arman again. Let me see. All right, no, he hasn't reconnected
He
as
has
yet.
not?
No. All right, so we'll definitely give him a few more minutes.
Yes.
All right, so we got a very interesting question. The question is, what if Arman does not come back soon? So if he doesn't come back soon, we will just resume the match from the current position.
Mm.
So the current position is now Arman is 4.5 and Christopher Lynn is 2.5. So Google user asks, Usain Bolt is Jamaican. No, of course he is Jamaican.
Yes, yes. You saying it's Jamaica.
Just like our water is wet, he is
Yes.
Jamaican. All right. Yeah. So the fans are here for the battle, Reggie. They are
Yes,
waiting
yes,
for us to
yes, yes.
resume.
I think we need to get J Lloyd Chin on
A
the
game?
showdown series. No, just yeah, we need to give him. We need to get him. We need to get him on the. We need to get him on the showdown, even as a curtain raiser, first to four. Yeah, man, we need to give him. Oh wow! So Arman
Will not
Baba
come back.
Janyan, yeah,
Okay.
says Arman will not come back. Oh my!
Oh my. He
Oh, he
can't.
can't.
Okay. It seems
Oh,
there was definitely some light issues. All right, let me unmute and I'll speak to Christopher Lynn. Hey,
sure.
Christopher. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, so Arman won't be able to come back, so we will have to reschedule the remainder of the match. So at the current standing, you are 2.5 points, and he's 4.5 points. So we'll
Yeah.
just work out with him when is the best time to resume the match. All right.
Yeah, sure.
All right, good stuff. Okay, sure. All right. So Raggy, we'll have to reschedule
Yes.
the remaining games, which as
Hold on.
per.
Hold on. I'm just trying to respond to Arman
Okay.
Baba Janyan. Yeah, before we come off air. Arman, I am typing your response in the
Okay.
chat.
So yeah, write it, Raggy.
Yes.
So they're asking who will the winner be. So there will be no winner right now until they can resume the showdown. So Arman will resume as black because he was white in this game, so he will resume
Yes.
as black. So there will be no winner as yet. As per the showdown rules, they will resume at a future date.
You know, another thing I also wanna point out, that because of the showdown and the rules of the showdown, it has caused a lot of competitors to question their internet strength. You know, and
Some of them
if you don't listen,
have
man,
fake strength, Reggie. You know,
yeah,
it's
man,
there
yeah, yeah,
until they reach a showdown. It's there until they
yes,
reach a showdown.
yes,
So,
yes,
Reggie, the
yes.
fans are asking for.
He can only play
Yeah,
tomorrow.
you can only play
Oh,
tomorrow. All
okay.
right. So, Reggie, the fans are asking if you will take some licks to entertain the fans.
Oh, listen, I told you who I'm playing already in June.
In June.
Yeah, man, in
Okay.
June.
All right. So Reggie already has a match booked with the Beast,
Yes.
and Reggie will handle that one. All right, Reggie. We'll probably sign off, guys. Thanks for joining us, and we will definitely be back tomorrow to resume this match. So thanks everyone. Let me just speak to Christopher. All right, Christopher. So we're signing off, and we will be back tomorrow or Wednesday, one of those days, to resume the remainder of the match. All right, Chris. Okay. All right. Cool. All right, Reggie. Any last
Yeah.
words from you?
No, well tried, Christopher Lynn. The match is not over, but you have some work to do. Well played, Arman.
Mm-hmm.
Ghevondyan. Listen, the title is real. The title is real. We look forward to the conclusion of the match tomorrow. Remember, folks, if you have not liked or subscribed Davis Chess channel, now is the opportunity to do so. Turn on that notification bell. Always keep up to date with what's happening. Follow the Instagram page, Davis Chess channel, and look out for nice updates on Chess Jamaica on Facebook. Remember, June is here. And with that, the economy and the countries has reopened. And
Mm-hmm.
because of that, the showdown must go on. The beast will be slayed. Where will you be when history is created? Stay tuned.
All right, stay tuned. Have a good one, everyone, and keep safe.